Hey HangTighters, this is MarC. So I wanted to share with you exactly what I do before I go to bed each and every night. After a long day at work or at school, I'm pretty sure you're like me, you're tired, you're worn out, you can't wait to lay in the bed. And when I like to go to bed, I like to be fully, completely rested and comfortable. So I actually do like a small little yoga flow before I go to bed. And I'm going to show you the exercises that I do, which you've probably seen before. Okay, so I usually like to start and getting in this position, and I'm going to just lean my body forward and I'm going to rest just like this. So I'm sitting on my legs, my hands are fully extended out, and I'm going to rest my head all the way down to the ground like this and take deep breaths. So I might hold this for as long as I feel. I'll turn the lights off and I'll just lay here for a little bit and do this exercise. So again, I'm laying down, and I like this because not only, especially if you stand up all day, bending your legs like this is really, really good, okay? By extending forward, I feel it in this shoulder area, okay, which also helps my back stretch. And then I rest my head down and take deep breaths, and it feels amazing. So again, resting pose, I just come down here and rest. From there, I'll extend forward, and I'll go into a Cobra Pose. And so sometimes I have the tops of my feet planted on the ground and the tops of my hands. I'll sometimes elevate my body up. If you can see, my legs are not touching the ground, and I'll just look up in the air like this and hold this. So by extending your body off the ground, you're feeling a deeper stretch in your back. So I'll do this, and then I'll come right back down here and I rest. Okay, so I'll do that back and forth until I get tired of it and feels good. So that's definitely where I start. From there, I go to tabletop position. So my hands are far apart and my knees are far apart, and what I do is simply cat and cow. So cat and cow feels good any time of the day, especially when you wake up in the morning. Okay, so I inhale and I breathe in and I squeeze my core together. My head is down, as you can see, and then I exhale and I kind of stick my butt up and my chest up, and I look up, okay? So you should get that really good arch in your back. I usually have my back crack every single time. So I'm going to extend up again, cat, I hold this, and then cow, and I breathe out, okay? And then you don't always have to do this cat and cow pose slow. You can also pick up the speed. So if you want to inhale up, down, up, down, that feels good as well, and you're actually going to see and feel your heartbeat increase as well. So you might not want to go too fast before you go to bed, but that's another stretch I like to do, because again, I'm all about stretching my back out. I don't know what it is, but I like to stretch my back. I think yoga's got me doing that. Okay, so from there, now this is going to look like the most sexual exercise you've ever seen in your entire life, but it feels really, really, really good. So it's the same thing doing cat and cow, but you're actually moving your body a little bit. So instead of going up into the cat and down into the cow, or up into the cow, you're actually going to be doing both at the same time and in a circular motion, okay? So again, it's going to look a little weird. So you have to think of it with your head going to the left, your torso going to the right, and you're going to be making this motion just like this in a circular motion. I know it looks probably like it shouldn't, but I promise if you do it, you'll do it every night before you go to bed. So again, I'm twisting opposite, so my head's one way, my torso's the other, and I'm curling my body over, back and around, okay? So this feels really, really, really good. You're stretching every aspect of your body, and then you can also twist and go the other way. So you can go this way, okay? Feels really, really good. You're working out your back, you're opening up your neck, okay? And that is a really, really good exercise. I don't know the name of it. There is one. I can't think of it right now, but it's a really, really good, effective exercise. So I'll show you a different view of that so that you can see. Okay, and from there, I like to lay on my back, and we do this in the warm-up, okay? So this is also one of my favorite back exercises. So I'm laying on my back, so my knees are gonna go to one side, so I'm gonna scoot over, and try and extend your hands all the way out if you can. I don't have enough room for this wall over here so that I can show you, but you're simply going to twist. So your feet are up, knees are up, and you're just gonna twist and you're really gonna get that low back stretch, which is gonna feel really, really good. Okay, so you're gonna be looking in the opposite way. So try and keep your shoulder blades down on the ground the entire time. Look the other way. Take deep breaths with your mouth closed. So instead of counting like you would normally do, you take deep breaths when you're doing yoga, okay? And then you can just come back to the middle and you can twist to the other side like this. Okay? So it feels good. I do this every day, maybe 3 times a day. It feels awesome, okay? So from there, I like to also do downward facing dog. You guys know I have a bump foot. I can show you just on my right foot. So downward facing dog feels really, really great. So you're up and you're in this position, and I'll show you a little clip of another video of me doing it. But this is downward facing dog, where your heel is at the floor, your head is down, and you're resting. So this is a really, really good pose once you get strong. That's why I have you guys do it so much, so that you can build up your strength. So I'll hold this position, which feels good. You're strengthening, lengthening your hamstrings, your shoulders, and you're breathing and you're taking deep breaths. Okay? So those are the core exercises that I do before I go to bed each and every night. And I have an even awesome and the world's most best back stretch that I learned. So I'm also going to share that with you, okay? So let me get ready and I'm going to show you that one. Alright, so the best back stretch ever. You ready? You're going to lay down on your back, okay? You're going to extend both feet up. Now this is just like doing the opposite knees one way, like this, twisting to one side. But I'm going to show you an even deeper stretch, and you're going to do this every day. It is the best pull in your back to stretch your back. It cracks every single time. So feet up in the air. What you're going to do, you're going to put one leg over the other, behind like this, okay? So I'll show you the stand-up version of it in a second, but this is what it looks like. Your hands are going to be out to the side and you're going to twist, okay? Let me go to the other side because I don't have enough room. So I'm simply going to twist my body and look the other way, and my back just cracked. I'm talking so you can't hear me, but it feels awesome. It's the really, really deep, deep stretch in your back. And come back up. Okay, so again, your feet are together. What you're gonna do, one leg is gonna go on top of the other one, and you're gonna put that foot behind this calf like this. From there, you're going to slowly twist your body over to your knees, touch the ground, and you're gonna look the other way. So you can hold this for maybe a couple seconds, and then bring your legs back together, and then switch, okay? So again, this feels amazing. I promise you'll like it. Try it, tell me what you think, okay? And that's gonna be that stretch. All right, HangTight, so that was my nightly routine. I do this every night before I go to bed. I recently started doing it maybe about 6 months ago. I do it every night. I take deep breaths, and I sleep hard anyway, but before you know it, I'm in the bed and I'm asleep, and it feels good. So I just enjoy laying in the bed, fully relaxed, and my body's stretched out, and it's great. So this is a great routine to do before you go to bed, and I did not give reps because it's up to how your body feels. You might need to sit in child's pose, which is that first pose I showed you, for maybe 5 minutes and just rest with the lights off. It's really, really nice to do it with the lights off. You're not thinking about anything or anybody. You're focusing on yourself right before you hop into the bed. So try this routine, try these exercises. Again, yoga is really good for relaxation, stretching, breathing, and for your body too, because twisting your body, it's good for detoxification as well. So good. I'll see you guys later. Bye.